in the meantime, looks to be heading down towards the bottom and try and help out the off lane a bit as well.
Yeah, so B's, I think, probably just got word that mid lane's going just fine for mid one. Or at least should be doing fine in the OD versus Ember matchup. So even without the Ogre's help, it's a very good CS affair so far. Sakata just unable to really last hit too well against the Constance and Astral, and that means Puppey can help guarantee that Kezu gets levels. So approaching that level 3, Boots, Magic Stick, Kezu is doing more than alright in his off lane. And
This is not the type of lane that you want to be going up into.
see this like level 4 IO with bottle, boots or something come tethering in your lane. You're just like, what is going on here? And yeah, Kezu is going to have a great time now with Puppey's help already. He's doing alright, and he's going to get extra involvement from Pylite Eye to make this lane function even more in his favor.
And it's not as if things are going great in this mid lane either. It's 22-10 compared to the 14-3. Very rough so far for the Ember Spear. He's going to throw out the chains and, well...
with the supports.
Oh my god, he might just be able to find the kill regardless. They rotate in, no chance for an escape. And now, well, about it for a minute. They're actually going to go for it. Dazzle going to end up dropping a double kill for mid one at 4.5 minutes in. Oh, this is not boding well for iG.V.
These lanes have gone to shit so far.
This is terrible.
What's going here? Pylite Eye. The lanes have gone terribly with the jungle IO. I mean, that's the beauty of this, is that you start jungle, you're there to hit your level 3, and then you can... IO realistically wants a point in every single skill. You want a point in overcharge to be able to get the shared bottle regen so you can take damage and... Oh, they're going for the curry of
Oh my god, Pi wants it so bad. Oh, they just decide to turn over there. Paparazzi taking too much damage, isn't even going to kill off Pi. Just continue to be a happy ball light.
Even with the DD. He got 2 right clicks with a DD, but IO's base damage was terrible. And he didn't have boots, so he couldn't really chase him down at all. But they get the kill on a Luna. It's still a win. You don't really need to make that clash there a win for you. And if Pi wants, he can back off. Again, there's a bounty room waiting for him. He can refill that bottle for a couple of extra charges. Every single lane going swimmingly for Team Secret.
Really great initiation start to this game, and it feels as if you don't even necessarily need that big initiating item. It's just tether, movement speed, slow, and they get everything that they want of it. Maybe some good thing that's going into the favor of iG.V right now is this Dogfights Underlord. 30-3 on the CS charts. Is this a hero that's going to be able to pull them back into it, though, really?
No, I don't think so. It's not a playmaking. That's kind of what they need, is a playmaker to step up now and find rotations for them, find some kills, and that is not really Underlord so much. He is going to team bottom, but it looks like they're trying to perhaps bait Luna or something here, which is perhaps a play they can... I feel like the Ember is perhaps more the player you look at. Not that he's doing well in this game, he's got 22 CS, only has boots and bottle, but Ember's the hero with initiation, with perhaps a bit more just playmaking capabilities that can do more at this stage of the game to find you some kills.
Well, it's not feeling great for him right now. No ulti on mid one, but you just come back into lane, you're immediately forced back out. I don't even know if he can stay here. He'll just die.
Yeah, a couple more Arcane Orb hits and he will be in a very tough spot here, and there's a lot of backup for this mid 1 OD.
Oh my god, bloodlusted as well, and they are going to throw out, at least for the moment, the Firestorm, so that will dissuade the OD from going any further. And the top lane, root up the Sand King. He can't get out of this one. Burrow Strike not going to be in time. He is going to end up getting chased down, and that's a kill. MP takes no prisoners.
Played. Just a matter of time until you hit that root and suddenly a kill presents itself, and MP, he strikes level 7 on this lone Druid. It's the maxed out Rabid. Can start pressuring this top tier 1 tower. So one thing, I guess that's next on Secret's agenda, is like, alright, we've dominated the lane stage, we've done well early, when can we start taking towers? And that's going to come largely from the lone Druid and his itemization.
It just doesn't really feel like there's any momentum, any great way to find their way back into this one. Sand King now taking over this bottom, or top lane rather, and maybe can get himself some amount of farm, but I'm just sort of struggling to see what's going to be that turnaround point. Is it maybe level 6 on Ember so he can get an initiation off? Or
I mean, Ember's hit level 7 now, so Lunar Eclipse is a big team, a lot of damage output. I think between the Eclipse and the Ember initiation, you have ways to not so much take a big 5v5 team fight, but at least get a kill, bring down someone like a Batrider and OD, you need to find a way to start using these ult speed, even something like a triple Fire Remnant aggressively to start getting some kills. You're losing the farm battle, and you play defensively, you're just giving space for Secret to move around, initiate with the bat, finish with Blink Dagger, use the relocate aggressively, so your best bet is to try and fight, as much as it seems counterintuitive, like, okay, we're behind, we're losing, you want to farm your way back in, you're going to farm your way back in through heroes a lot more effectively than you are through creeps. You go for creeps, you get ganked, you get punished for it. You go for heroes, you're kind of getting there, going aggressive before Secret does is kind of the general gist there, and see if that's something that iG.V kind of approach they look to take. They have got Paparazzi's Helm of the Dominator, so he gets a bit more utility out of this, and maybe that's going to be an item that can lead to some kind of aggression.
Now we'll roll the dice, see what creep he ends up getting here, and possibly make a play towards this bottom lane. Again, we need some more heroes around the area to help out, but another thing that we've seen a lot that can work well is Dark Rifts in to turn the tide of a fight, and that's something to see maybe in a little bit here from Underlord. Hasn't gone for a skill point in it yet. Is that something they can play around potentially?
Sort of. It's not like it's like a guaranteed thing. Their real initiation, I guess, is going to depend on the Ember, but so if he can lead the way, get a Remnant, Seer Chains off, then yes.
Okay.
But I think at these early stages, you're looking at Dark Rift not really being able to be, it's not reliable. It's very gimmicky, and he may look to just throw his way out of this one, but I don't know if he's going to. Okay, he will. They're not going to dive further.
Well, in July, looking and is going to go to the low ground. Actually, Burrow strikes it nothing. Don't know what was going on there. It's going to try and back and play, and they don't get. Oh God, just a dumpster fire of initiation. Oh lordy, that was terrible.
Oh. At the same time, hats off to mid one, well-timed Astral. Nice little save coming out from high and the mid one as well, but what a shocking Burrow strike eclipse from iG.V. That is not what you want to see.
There had to be something weird there with the angles on it, because he was right next to the river when he went for it, so... but still, really rough go. And now, well, Eclipse down. Can they remain aggressive and even stay here?
Not really. That takes away a ton of their fighting potential. The Eclipse is down. Sand King doesn't have a blink. He's at level 6. It's going to wear... Now you don't really want to play a farming style, but with Eclipse down, I think your bet, at least with Luna, is to be farming the map. There's no point Luna coming to a fight just to throw some Lucent Beams, really. So you do give up a lot of control at this stage. And with a Shrine up, Secret's going to be ready to fight again soon towards his bottom lane. Mid one's got a Midas. You can use this as an effective counter against that Helm of the Dominator creep too, so not exactly an ideal scenario.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're getting really close to that Blink Dagger on Batrider as well. Should be here relatively soon. OD finishing off the Midas at this point. Also the double null tally, so they've just got maximum ability right now to run on these lanes, and not really seeing a great way to respond at this point. iG.V need to get some split push going or something.
Yeah, they run down bottom and iG.V immediately vacate the lane. Paparazzi's back to the jungle. The Sand King is pressuring the top there, pressuring mid with the Firestorm, so it's not split push in the sense they're pushing towers, but at least they're pushing out lane, so they're getting some farm elsewhere. They're making the best of this pretty terrible position they found themselves in, and we'll be looking to, I guess, delay the Secret push as much as possible by pressuring some of those other lanes. But well, realistically, this is all entitled. Like, we haven't even seen MP come online or offer all too much to his team. He doesn't need to so far. Just farming away on that Druid up top. It does look like he may become a target. iG.V recognizing that he is perhaps the most isolated core right now. Oh. They can find him. That would be a great kill for him to get, but I think he saw them. What a great time for him to like run past that little line of vision.
There was the ward there in the mid lane up by the staircase, but I don't know if it quite spotted them out when they went back for the smoke. At the very least, it saw them all moving back, and that scan, of course, being a little bit off the mark. He skips, and just again, no real momentum or energy right now from iG.V as far as their ability to take these fights. And I don't know, I'm starting to feel like the timing, whatever limited one they might have had, is really closing rapidly. Is there anything else you feel, maybe that Blink Dagger up on Sand King, that can help in the tides a bit?
Oh, yeah, that's a key item they're waiting on, having that guaranteed initiation. Problem is, Batrider got his first, so we're going to see aggressive moves from Secret fairly soon to try and find those pickoffs, perhaps, but Secret also don't have to. They can play a more farming-oriented game, so iG.V can work their way towards a blink on Sankey and get a good mech from dogfights off in the next 2 or 3 minutes as well. Like, the mech plus the blink is theoretically their next lifeline. That's where they're going to smoke up, so 5v5 fight, and utilize those 2 pickups to win them a team fight.
All right, well, game plan in the works now. I got Puppy, you can still keep on sitting. It looks like he's going to be building towards a Veil. Almost has that one about halfway completed already. Pretty impressive stuff for him.
Yep. Decent stats, but more importantly, amping up all that damage up.
Ember? What? All right. No Remnant out. He ends up going down.
Did he lose mana? I did not see, but...
It must have been.
He had Remnant by the Bounty Rune, so perhaps the Arcane Orb burned his mana, but didn't see to be sure on that. It's been a misplay.
Relocate top. They're going to be going after him. Sand King wants his Blink Dagger so desperately and is just going to be brought down again.
Yikes.
Secret are just stomping on the face of iG.V.
And now they're ready to fight mid. Like, they're like, alright, we won. We're going to kill bottom, top. They're trying to react to the mid lane. Let's find our next pick.
Wow. And, I mean, Paparazzi is sticking around here. This is a very bold hold in the mid lane. We'll see if it ends up amounting to anything, but trying to take down the tower.
It is just the supporting cast. The 2 supports in the offlane are the main carries are in top and bottom lane for Team Secret, so it does look like they won't force a fight, but they will be able to defend their tier 1 mid, so they prevent any towers going down, and that's much needed gold for this iG.V squad at this stage. Well,
we're only 14.5 minutes into this one, Gods, but it's feeling like the panel were pretty right about iG.V running into problems. Can you give me some hope here? Where to look?
Sand King's Blink, yeah, let's go back to that.
Let's go
Sand
back
King's
to
Blink,
that.
and it really is like, as long as it takes, ideally you want these to be up like around 14 minutes, and they're going to come 16, maybe 17 minutes in. You're still going to play around that time. Even though that little window is going to be a little bit shorter, Secret's going to be stronger than you would have hoped for them to be. Pilot Eye is going to be having like a hood soon, it looks like he's at least cube 1 up, so there's going to be magic resist, but you've got to fight around those items.
Losing Super here would be pretty unfortunate. It looks like they actually want to try and turn onto this one. Weave is down onto a couple as well. They're going to jump forward there. It's not going to be a bit of problem. Eversphere ends up dropping. They turn now, trying to take down the Underlord. He's going to die as well. Mid one with the double kill, and it's not going to stop here. They just keep the pressure on.
Bloodlusted, OD, and Lone Druid going to get you. That is what's going on right now. 10-0 Secret approaching a clean sweep here in game number 2. There is really, I mean, the honest answer is there's really next to nothing iG.V can do it. Hope for overextensions and misplays from Secret. They are that far behind. They are getting beaten down to the ground right now. Paparazzi's just trying to put together whatever farm he can. A level 2 ultimate upgrade will be kind of nice. I mean, they've got the Sand King Blink. They've not quite got them. They're 600 short of that, but Mech isn't going to win that fight there. Right. Just giving OD more Arcane Orbs. Like, the longer he gets some more in, he needs to. He didn't even have to pop a Saint's Lips. He wins that fight without an ultimate.
And it's level 2 and online now for him as well. It's just a problem. This is a really rough one, and I guess it begs the question now. Auto jungle, new meta, yeah?
Situational, it works. You can, when you've got a safe lane tactic that doesn't need help, well,
yeah, there's the same clips. An easy kill for mid one.
These Lone Druid or Weavers, perhaps. Lone Druid's because you've got the bandit take 3 waves that clip coming in.
Tossing a I can't quite get the mid one, and they get the Savage Roar to jump away as well. And now no Eclipse.
So close to level 12 for level 2 Eclipse, not necessarily. Even with that, I don't know if MP would have died. He would look like he was going to get out of range just in time, but that's Eclipse down. That's unfortunate for iG.V.
Now just about 2 minutes without that one now, and well, I mean, the plus side is OD doesn't have his buffs either, but we've seen what they're capable of doing without. And at this point, he's almost got a Shiva guard completed. Mid one is just so farmed in this game.
Yeah, he's enormous. I mean, both carries are enormous. That's the insane thing. Often you see like one carry doing well, the other maybe getting pressure bit but bullied, but both carries have just free farmed way to the top. MP is going to have a Mjolnir out of fast early timing, so everything coming up Team Secret here. Game number 2, and they're just happy to continue splitting the map, farming up a few more items, getting a few more levels. Lone Druid's level 15 talent coming soon. He's going to get his plus 55 damage. That's where you get like a 50% boost in your right-click damage for your hero, so it gets a lot scarier at that stage, and we're going to see perhaps like an easy Roche claim if they want to go for it. They can get very aggressive. And the IO relocate gives them a save, as well as aggressive ganking. So the other, like, you've got 2 heroes smoked down bottom. This is going to be supported by a relocate.
Yeah, they jump in there. It's going to, well, wait for it at least for the moment. They jump out. They are be able to catch on to iG.V. He's going to die once he comes out of the grave. Super now slowed down as well. Veil on top. Wicked 6 streak, a double kill. Mid 1, no mercy yet again. And if they find anybody else, they can kill him off as well.
Yeah, they see Paparazzi not catch up to him though. MP's very fast. 1 entangle's all it's going to take.
Oh god, this is so frightening. Paparazzi just wants to run away. Wants to go back home and, well, not the first hit route at the very least. Frame break gonna push him back. They haven't gotten any roots here, but honestly, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Okay. Something we also, I think, not noticed so much in the draft that you see there is also the Dazzle Grave is not very good against OG. Someone gets graved on low HP, you just instantly Astral them by the time the Grave's worn off. The Astral ends, the Grave is worn off, and that hit is done. So OG is actually a very good hero and sort of counter to the Dazzle in some ways. And Secret having no problems dominating this game so far. They set up to take Roach if they want. They've got complete control of the enemy side of the map, and moving out is not really something iG.V can do at this point of the game.
I think the thing that's been so impressive to me about this Secret performance over the past 2 games is that they also have not really ever looked in a position where they're out of control or they're giving away the advantage. Look back at that OG game, and there were a couple of times where the graph was spiking up and down against TNC. Granted, I feel like TNC played better as well, but that's something to keep our eyes on here, is just sort of that stalwart nature of sticking together and not giving up an advantage.
Yeah, and I think past Secret editions, often you see them like perhaps get a bit sloppy, like they get a lead and then they play like very like split push and rely on individual players. This is a very team-oriented style. Like no one's making mistakes. iG.V are looking to try and finish this Roche, but Secret again, they back off together. Everyone is on the same page. Everyone is sticking by each other.
Really, really impressive display, and well, iG.V, a bold attempt to move in towards Roshan. I feel like they might back out here. A little bit scary.
Yeah. I mean, they're doing this while mid one's not there on the OD. He doesn't even have a TP, and I think that's where the call was, hey, let's back off, our OD's not here, but you know iG.V aren't taking that Roche. They don't have the damage. They don't have... I mean, they would lose a 4v5 teamfight if they were trapped in that Roche pit, so very easy call for Secret to say, let's back off. Mid one's farming. He's got this bottom lane. You're getting way more at this stage. You're in Team Secret shoes, and there is so little that iG.V can do other than hope for like that big wombo combo team fight. Catch everyone in the pit of Malice, a Burrow Strike, center, triple Fire Remnant with a Veil. He's going to have the level 2 Fire Remnant too, so that double the damage output of those Fire Remnants. So we're going to have to look for some big AoE wombo combo out of iG.V, but that's where, yeah, Pipe is coming soon. It's almost complete. Just 100 gold for Pile I Die. It's going to have the Pipe. That's one of the big item timings that's going to just counter this entire Radiant drop. There's so magic damage heavy. That Pipe is fantastic this game.
Yeah, and you look right there, 3 heroes rotating down to the shrine to see if they can catch anybody from Secret, but they're just back out and away. This lone druid's so quick with his movement speed, and well, they're just getting pulled across the map. It feels like, you know, the puppet maps are going on here. Secret are just playing them.
Oh yeah, Puppy merciless, not giving a single kill to iG.V so far. And we'll see whether or not there is going to be any kind of response or another smoke attempt. Smoke is on Dogfights as Underlord. It looks like they may just want to push out this mid lane. I feel like push out the lane and then smoke up and hope for the best. That to me is going to be the mindset at some point.
No. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
I mean, Secret see them moving towards this Secret shop area, that high ground ward really preventing any aggressive move out, and I think iG.V are backing up to the high ground just to use this smoke, but this is like a very obvious play to make. There's wards right outside your base in so many lanes, and they also can't do it because there's a creep wave in top lane. It's like, well, we kind of want to smoke contest road, but also we also have to defend these lanes, and you're so far behind, you want to take the time you can get.
Yeah.
So you do that if you're in iG.V shoes, and unfortunately for them, it means Roche will go down without a contest.
They take it so quickly too. I mean, they're just in there, right-clicking away, and it feels to be pretty close to the final nail in the coffin, depending upon how iG.V play this. They do go for the smoke movement out, and yeah.
I guess they did that right before Aegis was picked up, so they were hoping they could get there in time before it, but mid one's going to have BKB for the upcoming fight. Luna does BKB herself, but this is a small consolation prize.
All right, this is all or nothing, do or die, put up or shut up. What other cliches we can say? It's time to go. but nobody's there. It looks like Secret are just going to be moving across the way to fight them.
Perhaps they'll settle for a tier 1 tower. That's something they've yet to be able to claim this game. Would at least ruin the somewhat clean sheet of Secrets. They still not have given up a kill, but they can end this game without giving up a single kill or tower. That'd be pretty damn impressive from Team Secret. But it does look like they could go for the game-winning push in mid lane, force a retreat from iG.V.
They have the Dark Rift to, move back and defend if they want to go for some type of play like that, but it looks like they're going for some TP cancels here.
Good Radiant Vision, they see Puppey and Kezu here.
Okay.
Punish though.
This is...
Kezu will D-ward.
Alright, yeah, immediately they're just back out of there, and the whole time, MP's hitting your tier 3 tower, you don't have an answer right now. This is unstoppable. It's going to be able to keep hitting it.
Yeah, you don't want to really kill that bear when it's going to be on you. It's going to do some good AoE damage, so you've got to worry about the Batrider initiation. You haven't really got the best counter place to Batrider at this point. There's no good save against the lasso. So with a tier 3 tower claim, they don't go immediately for the racks. They're happy to fall back, take the shrines. Again, it's a very calculated approach from Team Secret. Very disciplined, and Puppey is keeping this ship in good order. And they even catch this out from iG.V, and they're going to meet it. MP in the front lines with the Aegis, not a hero you can engage on.
That looked to be one of the moments where maybe iG.V can pull it back in. They were all in a pretty good position. They were going to wrap around there, but of course Secret just scan out the area, realize that they're not going to be able to run into that MP Lone Druid, and from there, take down the shrine and move across the map to the other side to relocate in. Paparazzi is going to pop that BKB, but they actually relocated in with the Batrider to make sure they could take him down. Really good decision making there, and Paparazzi is going to die.
Yeah, that's not what you want to see, Loon. Going down without buyback and almost guaranteed mid-racks at this point. I don't see any way to defend this without...
oh, God. A blink away as well.
And triple resist. Really need to go for it. Airball it.
God. Yeah, GG, that's it. There's no answer. This is the most dominant performance I think we've seen in several months out of any team. This is disgusting.
That was bloody brutal. I feel bad for iG.V. Same time, Secret looking fantastic. I mean, that's definitely the kind of form you want to see out of this team. Considering the road they've gone through, not being at the top of the Dota scene for quite some time, but the way they played, the way they dispatched iG.V, there was definitely some talk about iG.V being one of the dark horses in this tournament. Like, got to look out for iG.V. They could be tough to beat, but Secret just made them look like inexperienced newcomers to the Dota scene there.
They look shook. It's been a rough series, definitely, and we'll see if they're going to be able to pull it back again. Not out of the tournament at this point completely, but certainly not moving forward too much further. I do believe that in just a little bit we're going to have an interview with one of the players with Secret, but at least for now, what can we sort of take away from this? Is there anything special? We're actually going to hop right into the interview here, it looks like.